I always say this: if you get the first 3 years of parenting right, you can relax. But if you don't, you'll spend decades trying to make up for it. Parents are often told not to pick up their crying babies, to let them cry it out. But what message does that send? That their emotions don't matter? The truth is, children need connection. They need to attach to someone. Without that connection, they can't thrive or even survive. In the small hunter-gatherer groups where humans evolved, children weren't left alone. They were surrounded by caring adults, not just one or two, but a whole village. Today, our culture isolates children from that presence. But a child's brain can't handle an attachment void. So when parents aren't there, physically or emotionally, kids turn to their peers to fill that gap. Their friends become their models, their teachers, their compass for how to walk, talk, and be. As this shift happens, children naturally start pulling away from their parents. They want to belong, but now it's to a group with totally different values, and their developing brain can't cope with that inner conflict. So it chooses, not the parents, but the peers, and you can see where that leads. On social media, in teenage gangs, in parents' growing frustration as they feel like they've lost their child. We think being a parent is about wisdom, strength, and responsibility. But our true power as parents doesn't come from that. It comes from one simple thing: the child's desire to belong to us. When that bond is broken, we lose natural authority. So we try to force it. We become authoritarian. We start using threats, punishments, pressure, and the more we push, the more they resist. And then we label them defiant, disobedient, troublemakers. But they're not bad kids. They're just expressing broken attachment dynamics. The foundation of a child's emotional and even physical brain development is a warm, responsive relationship with caring adults. And every time we use that relationship against the child, through punishment, rejection, or disconnection, we undermine their sense of safety. When kids feel insecure, they enter fight or flight mode. And in that state, they can't learn, they can't grow, they're just trying to protect themselves. Take a typical example, a 2-year-old having a tantrum. Most experts will say, give them a timeout. In other words, withdraw love, withdraw presence, make the relationship conditional. Yes, the child might calm down for a moment. But what have they learned? That love depends on behavior, that they are only acceptable if they please you, that they can't count on you when they need you the most. And this is what so many parents are taught to do, even though it's the opposite of what any loving parent wants. I used to wait for my kids to grow up, to have deeper conversations, to share ideas. But I didn't realize that the most powerful connection isn't in words. It's just being there, being present, saying without saying, I welcome you. I'm happy you exist. I love having you near me. That's what every child truly needs.